Hi, my name's Nikki and this is Alex. We'd like to give you a couple of little key tips that might help you with your hip pain. Now, it's really common if you've been diagnosed with hip bursitis or osteoarthritis or a labral tear that you should have been given some strengthening exercises to help you with your hip. That's the first key step. But there are other things that can sometimes add to more load on your hip, and one of those things is actually your standing posture. So if we can imagine, if you stand or have the habitual posture with your rib cage and chest slumped down, it will tend to throw your hips a little bit forward in the socket, which can place more pressure on the front of the hip socket. It also means that some of your hip muscles have a harder time working. So although we need to do a strength program here, sometimes we also need to address other areas of the body that are placing load onto the hips, and being able to lift this up nice and tall and long is an essential piece of trying to take that pressure out. Now, if you're stiff through here, there's a couple of little stretches you can try. So in a chair, the first stretch you can try is just taking your arms up and over your head and just having a little opening stretch to one side and then the other. So if you're doing a lot of computer work for a period of time, this is a nice easy thing to try. You can do this pretty regularly. Then you can take your left hand onto your right knee and keep your chest nice and tall and take a twist. So a nice open seated twist, and make sure that you do both sides, is also a nice way of freeing up your rib cage and making sure that those joints are mobile, so you have a better chance of holding good posture and taking a little bit of pressure off your hips.